Sama Stonebwoyb ni Shatta Wale omo san de omo aba Vodafone Ghana Music Awards no so emuncheche mu ye pa Robert so yada asemu akwa baba entertainment review so
thank you
Bako now so asem ni cheche mu pa na saying this story I make you run say what kind of radio so through an interview say mo sign aba be reinstate Shatta Wale ni Stonebwoyb no same pa na tie.
Oh, I mean, it is what it it is true. So the board met, and after considerations, they thought the ban has served its purpose, and so at this point they felt it was necessary to lift up the ban from the two dancehall acts, Shatta Wale and Stonebwoyb. Until the process has started. So the agreement has been made by the board. The process has started, and then in the next few days we'll have a press release to that effect. So that is the the long and short.
So process no, and then the same if you could run us through the process. The say AC ma ebia bibia because okay now we've fully reinstated them. No?
Oh, they are. Let's just say they are finalizing what they need to finalize. But I'll term the end of the process as when the press release comes out. Say by that time it means everything is ready and good to go out. Those are the things that I can say with respect to the process.
So now there's this also that bit said. Artists yankasa kran so a mo se mo reinstate omo obi to say Shatta Wale allegedly waka say ono kran award we no kran no enya de a obebi omni ne ka ho ene nsem bi a brebi atwa mu chief executive officer here Teresa ya ode de to dua I'm so omo amfa no ne kwan say bi asene ai bi na mo kan no say we should rise above these two artists ni ne ka ho eno nti I say omo kran so no Omanya minimum pobi say awards we no nya they won't even have anything to do with it near there. So have you had maybe any formal engagement with artists now management about this particular decision?
Oh, it's all part of the process. Those engagements, we are working on all of those. But what I can say with respect to their interest, the role of the board, or the power of the board is tied to the lifting of the ban, just so that any year that these two acts would want to be a part of the scheme, they can go ahead to be part of the scheme. For as long as the ban exists, it means that they will not be able to participate in the scheme in a year. So they are lifting it off, and then what it means is that any year that they are ready and they are willing to be a part, even if it means this year, then they can be a part of it. So essentially, that's what the board is doing. Or has done this particular act, so that's what it means.
Yeah, but ask you which particular year maybe they'll be a part of. No, but meanwhile, would you say, sir, you went ahead of yourself in terms of breaking communication? Somebody says maybe reinstating the ban, no? And maybe Sasa and Amikasa coming from the background said. Money management, no, and now money artists in Krendi Hunkomo, and I'm the Ababa. What if they come out and say, look, we don't want any reinstatement the award in crime per se and would that not be ebe hamo? So why didn't you start from Amunyo Mudin Komo Namwa from the background mo ka semno and now musu say no hu here after all muna mo ba bontin amoka say look, we've banned you. So when we are reinstating you, we can also just same measure get and say, look, we're reinstating you.
Oh, I get where you are coming from, but say, just like you said, some artists have mentioned publicly that they are not interested. That does not mean that we shouldn't lift off the ban. So it's a decision by the board, regardless of what has been said. That as for ban, they are lifting it off, because at the end of the day, they give it out for a purpose. They feel that the purpose has been achieved, and they are lifting it off. So that one there, it's a decision of the board, and regardless of whether an artist wants to be a part or not, they want to do their part by just making sure that it is off. So that is all that they have.
Okay.
They are working on ensuring that it's achieved.
Okay, now
You
this
understand?
purpose, yeah, how can one say me? Remind us again. So purpose, any semper, the purpose for which they were banned is anything.
Okay, so the thing is, no award organizer, award scheme organizer of any sort wants to be engaging in regular fights with their people. Because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be people working hand in hand. It's supposed to be a stakeholder community working to be able to project their wares, whatsoever it is. So we are supposed to have that kind of cordial relationship. Unfortunately, as a human institution, there are times where there are arguments, there are non-alignments, there are disagreements and stuff like that. And in this particular case, something that was a bit on the negative, happening. And, that on that particular day, there were some dignitaries seated right in front where all of these things
and Robert,
so I'm getting there. So all I'm saying is that it is just to ensure that altercations of this nature do not appear in subsequent editions. It is also just to be able to make a statement that the scheme does not condone or support any of these acts of violence, any form whatsoever it may be. You understand? So it's to be able to serve that particular purpose. And the board feels at this point, Charlie, that has been served. So
the board feels being CBM that. So that's what you
the
mean
message they want to send about the scheme's position with respect to this. I feel it has been achieved. So
okay. So which particular year now? Is it this particular year? Me filing nominations near Klah Senator.
I'm sure they can begin from this year if they so wish. I'm just hoping that we get everything sorted out quickly, and then it becomes easier for them to participate. So I'm sure it's going to be from this year.
So when are you hoping, sir?